Good morning. It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Red Devil Sports in the school year 24-25 are brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uinta County School District number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College Evanston Campus, and Uinta BOCES number 1. Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankum, the Best Western Dunmar Inn, and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, the Come On In Casper, and T7 Propane. Good morning, everybody. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Red Devil Gymnasium, side of the 2024 Evanston Border Wars, as the Evanston Red Devils open up their journey at their home tournament, taking on a team from the other side of the state. That's right, the Cheyenne South Bison will be in Uinta County. Only the third matchup between these two squads, dating back to 2007. And we'll tell you all about it right after this. We got a great pregame show for you, brought to you by Cazin's Ace in Furniture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our scene set. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live here on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at K9.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uinta County. Uinta County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintacountycd.com. When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Our scene set featuring the Evanston Red Devils and the Cheyenne South Bison. Dating back to 2007, according to Max Preps, these teams have only played twice before today. September 24th, 2021, Evanston with a 2-0 win, and September 23rd, 2022. Evanston with a 2-1 win. So it has been in tournament play between these two. Of course, last time these two faced down, we mentioned, was 2021. Evanston a 25-20 win in set 1. Cheyenne South with a 25-15 win in set 2. And then Evanston with a 15-7 win in set 3. For the Red Devils, don't have any stats, individual stats for that game, but this is only the third time these two teams have faced off, and Evanston has won both. Well, it's the Border Wars featuring teams from Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho, and they're all in Uinta County for a great weekend of volleyball. If you can't watch if you haven't been able to watch any of the other games, we highly encourage you to go over to our streams that are just kind of set up all day. But for the Evanston broadcast today, feature against Cheyenne South as well as the Evanston matchup against Bonneville and Lyman. Lyman at 1 o'clock, Bonneville at 3 o'clock. We'll have broadcasts, full production broadcasts with play-by-play and a pregame show and everything for you for those games, and we invite you to tune in for those. That's our scene set today. We'll be right back with our standout student, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. Got a chance to talk with defending 3A state diving champion Rachel Johnson. We'll hear from her right after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Top quality tools for your project. Triangle Bar Equipment Evanston has you covered. Small tools to heavy equipment. We have exactly what you need to get the job done. Triangle Bar Equipment in Evanston. Call 307-789-2639 today.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Hello and welcome to Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas in Evanston, Wyoming. Joined now by junior on the girls swim and dive team, Rachel Johnson. Of course, she's also your reigning state champion. Rachel, has that quite sunk in yet?
I think it's pretty cool, but I don't know. I think it kind of went away after a month. I kind of just forgot it happened.
So talk to me real quick about your offseason. I understand you went to Florida to go compete at some national championship competitions. How'd that go for you?
So in the off season, I was training all summer. I took a little break during the winter season just because I managed a wrestling team. But after that, I got right back in training every day. And then we went to a couple competitions in Lander, and that was pretty fun. And then we went to AAU Nationals in Florida, and that was a really cool experience. There were some crazy divers there. But overall, the experience was pretty good. Didn't do as well as I'd hoped, but it was still really fun.
Are you hoping to go back there this next off season?
Yeah, that's the goal. I want to make it to some national, USA competitions as well, and I think that'd be really fun.
I've rumors on the street you've been working on some new dives that you're excited to kind of roll out this year. Is that an accurate rumor, or are you just going with the similar program from last year?
Most of the dives are pretty similar. Once you have the basics down, you compete those. But I'm really going for the 105, the 2.5 this year, and really hoping for a 1.5 double twist. So that's pretty cool.
If you look at last year, what was one of the most memorable parts besides winning the state championship?
I think it was pretty cool being able to compete with Alyssa last year. We were really good competition for each other, and we had a really good friendship. And all the divers on the 3A side of the state was really fun. We had some good memories. We're all good friends.
Talk to me about this year's crop of divers. I mean, Alyssa's not here anymore. She graduated, so you're kind of the leader of the squad. Talk to me about the diving team this year and the swim team as well.
So the dive team is really small. We have a girl that comes down from Cokeville every day because they don't have a diving program or swimming there. So she drives down from Cokeville every day. And then we have a sophomore that just joined us this year, and she just started last week, and she's already competing in her 6 dive lineup, so that's pretty cool. But the swim team is actually really big. We have a pretty young team, so it'll be pretty good. They're all improving well.
Talk to me about your first competition. It was over in Rollins. What was it like to kind of finally get into competition and be done with the training aspect of things?
It was really fun. I haven't competed since July when I went to nationals, but it wasn't as good of a competition as I was hoping for to start the season off. But all the divers there were really young, all like freshmen and sophomore age. So it was kind of cool to be like a leader there and have all the girls like looking up to me and telling me that I'm like an inspiration for them and they want to be as good as me. So that was really fun.
Evanston girls swim and dive moves up to 4A this year. Talk to me about what are some things that may change and may be a little bit different now moving up to 4A instead of being at 3A.
I would say for me, I haven't competed against those girls as much, so the competition is a little more like stiff. There's a lot of girls over on the east side of the state that we never see until state, and so it's kind of weird just like keeping up with their dives on like the Washa app, and like just like I follow all the girls on like Instagram and stuff and watching their dives, and it's going to be interesting seeing how they compete because we don't see them until state.
Big thank you to Rachel Johnson for joining us on our Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight. Inviting you to get your tickets now to Transformers 1. Tell you what, this is one of the ones I'm excited about. The untold origin story of Optimus Prime and Megatron, better known as sworn enemies but once were friends, bonded like brothers, who changed the fate of Cybertron forever. That is Transformers 1 coming soon, releasing September 20th, 2024. Get your tickets now at aspencinemas.com or scan the QR code. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Ellingford Brothers pregame coach show with Evanston Red Devil volleyball coach Tara Lawler. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Here with Evanston Red Devil volleyball coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, Border Wars, it's here. It's one of our favorite annual traditions of the school year. Talk to me about how excited you guys are to get not just a tournament in town, but to get these games on your home court.
Yeah, this is a great tournament that the activities department has started a few years back. Utah schools talk about it all year long. They love coming, so they're facing new competition, not the same Utah schools. Same for Idaho. And then it's just a great opportunity for us to see schools from around the state. These girls are going to end up probably going to college with many of these girls from Wyoming or this region. And so it's just nice to have us hosting an opportunity like this. But for our schedule, it's great. We're getting some great competition in front of our friends and family. And it's a lot of work. A lot of people go into this to make it happen, but it is a great opportunity to have in our backyard. So we're very thankful for it.
Coach, it's not a small undertaking, and it's not just you doing it. I understand you guys have kind of a whole committee working behind the scenes to make sure this event happens. Can you kind of talk to us about them and the work that they do throughout the year to make this event the success that it
Absolutely.
is?
Yeah, our activities department with Bubba O'Neill and Donna Bruce, they are instrumental, obviously, in assuring that we have the facilities to be able to host the event. All of the behind the scenes work, Donna gets all of the officials. And for the past few years, my booster club presidents, Holly and Ben Critchfield, are amazing because Ben knows a lot of these Utah coaches from his daughters play with Club B in Utah. And so he reaches out to them personally to see if they want to get this in the schedule. But this is done months and months ago because we all know schedules get full, probably are filled and scheduled in early spring. And so Ben's talking to them oftentimes a Saturday tomorrow or a Saturday afternoon. Ben's already talking to those coaches to see if they want to come back or if they're prepared. And then, of course, Donna and Bubba are working throughout the season to ensure that their schedules haven't changed. Boyd Childs is great in making sure all the facilities are up and ready. And then we have our freshman girls working at all of the venues. Our JV and varsity are helping with concessions and the hospitality room. And then all of the parents help scheduling everyone to be where they need to be when they need to be there. So it is, and I'm sure there's many, many other people, all the volleyball coaches, middle school and high school. Don't mean to forget anyone. There's a lot of people involved. And then, of course, you being there and my local radio, the newspaper there, it's a lot of people coordination.
Big thank you to Coach Tara Lawler for joining us on our pregame coaches show. Brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. They also do steel fabrication as well. Ellingford Brothers, it's not Evanston without Ellingford Brothers. I'll tell you that right now. That's not a catch line. That's just something that it's an institution in this great community, and we are very grateful to have their support of our broadcast. We're going to go and step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Keys to the Game brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
It's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. And key number one is going to be ride the wave, weather the storm. This, like any other volleyball game, is going to be an up and down affair. Just see what is kind of presented to you. It's that old adage we talked about a lot last week. We'll talk about it a little bit this week. It's play the ball, not the team. In our next key, find that third option, of course. Kaisley Fitch is starting to emerge as a real legit threat to be a third option, especially in that center row. But one thing that we didn't get a chance to talk about in the pregame coaches show that Coach Lawler did talk about is how they're going to start trying to distribute the offense through Jaylee Critchfield a little bit more and let her kind of vary the options. So instead of a third option, we may be looking at a third, fourth, fifth option as opposed to just going to that one duo on the outside. Of course, talking about Kyan Lawler and Alyssa Brown. And the final key to the game is going to be manage that first touch. That is going to set up your possession every time, whether it's serve, receive, or just first touch after attack. Manage the first touch and get a clean pass off, and that's where Jaylee Critchfield is going to be vital, because if you can manage that first touch, get the ball to Jaylee to set up whoever is going to be the option there, then that sets up things well for a great attack for Evanston. That is your Cowboy State Realty keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. Let's go ahead and introduce you now to your 2024 Evanston Red Devil volleyball team.
I'm Kaisley Fitch, 25, middle blocker, senior. Go Big Red.
I'm Austin Robertson, class of 2025, and I'm a DS libero.
I'm Jaylee Critchfield, I'm a senior, and I'm a setter.
Hey, my name's Alyssa Brown. I'm a junior, and I'm an outside hitter.
I'm Autumn Neely, I'm a junior, and I'm your right side.
I'm Cassidy Coley, I'm a junior, and I'm a libero.
Hi, I'm Braylon Morrison, I'm a junior, and I'm a setter/right side.
I'm Karen Lawler, I'm a sophomore and an outside hitter.
I'm Cassie Barker, I'm a sophomore and I'm a middle.
Hello, I'm Annalie West. I'm a sophomore and I'm a right side. Thank you for watching.
That's your 2024 Evanston Red Devil volleyball team here on mylocalradio.com. Also on the radio at KNYN. So we get set to get started here, as first set will be upon us very, very soon. South out there in their black jerseys, Evanston white jerseys, red numerals. Should be one fun time. Evanston lined up on the far side of the nets. The Bison of South lined up on the near side. As we get set here for set number one. Brought to you by our friends at Jackalope Delivery. Doing the hopping for your shopping, it's Jackalope. White jerseys, red numerals for everybody but the libero, Cassidy Coley. She's in a red jersey with white numerals, and a sleeveless white jersey with black numerals and a gold outline for the Bison, with the exception of the libero. That would be Trinity Dotson. Reverse that, black jersey, white numerals. So about ready to get started here in this one. As we're about to find out who serves first. The starting six for Evanston, it's Fitch, Critchfield, Brown, Lawler, Neely, and Barker. On for the Red Devils. Cassidy Coley standing off the right sideline. She'll be checking on momentarily. Over on the other court, getting ready to get started, it's Green River and South Summit. Green River and North Summit, it looks like. As the serve first will be Jaylee Critchfield. That one is wide right, and South will strike first. And they'll go outside the line again for South to make it 1-1. So Cheyenne Lawler on to serve for the Red Devils. Serve receive by South's Caitlin Brennan, but it's off of her and out of play, and an ace for Cheyenne Lawler. And it's 2-0 Red Devils. Serve receive by South. Nobody home as it is off of the near sideline. And it'll be 3-1, Red Devils. And it's another ace for Evanston to start it out. 4-1 Red Devils. That one into the net, and it'll go back to South Summit. Lyric Gay passes the ball over to Trinity Warner, the junior. She'll serve now for Cheyenne South. Said South Summit because they just got done playing on the other court. Attack by Evanston, received by the Bison. Now they'll send this one back row. Kept alive by Critchfield. Hit by Lawler, kept alive Warner on the near side for Cheyenne South. Bopped over by the Bison, and it is out of play. Trying to thread the left sideline was Caitlin Brennan, and she didn't quite have enough aim there, and the Red Devils lead 5-2 on the T7 propane board. Serve received by South. Attack sent through by Gay, and now back to the Red Devils. Lawler from the back row, off of a Bison player in the back and out of play. Red Devils with a 6-2 lead. Served by Barker. Received by the Bison. Punched back over by, looks like Dotson. Now back to the Red Devils. Brown from the far sideline. Kept alive by the Bison. Attack from Brennan goes too strong, and the Red Devils with a 7-2 lead on the T7 propane board. Barker to serve again. First touch, back row Warner. Cross set over towards the left side, Gonzalez, and now back to the Red Devils. Critchfield back set, Neely looking for the near corner and off of a Bison player and out of play. Red Devils with an 8-2 lead on the T7 propane board. Barker to serve for Evanston. Timeout called by Cheyenne South. We'll take it with them. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at K9.
You went fishing and forgot your bait at home? Jackalope. Getting your shred on and need to pick up groceries? Jackalope. Jackalope Delivery. If we have it here, we can get it there. Your locally owned delivery company. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
Evanston leads 8-2 on the T7 propane board. Set number one brought to you by our friends at Jackalope Delivery. Jackalope doing the hopping for your shopping. Cassie Barker back to work for the Red Devils. Serve is long. And the Bison get one back, 8-3 on the T7 propane board. Back to serve for Cheyenne South is Trinity Dotson. Serve received by Evanston. Sets up Fitch, goes off of the block and down off of Gonzalez, not once but twice. And the Red Devils get the lead, or get the points and extend that lead 9-3 on the T7 propane board. Serve received by South. Sets up high for McClary and now sent back by the Red Devils at one hit. Returned back by Cheyenne South. Critchfield cross set. Brown looking for the near sideline. Finds the corner and the Red Devils up 10-3. Evanston by 7. Autumn Neely to serve. First touch, back row, Brennan. Sent forward by Gay and now sent back by the Bison. Red Devils get an attack and now received well by Cheyenne South. They'll launch an attack from the right sideline, kept alive by Evanston. Fitch pops it over on the third hit with her back to the net, threads the needle between two defenders, and Kaisley Fitch makes it 11-3 on the T7 propane board. Autumn Neely to serve again. First touch in the back, it's Brennan for South. Cross set left side, Gonzalez through two defenders and down on the far corner. 11-4 on the T7 propane scoreboard. Serve received by the Red Devils. Critchfield sets up Brown on the near sideline. Great dig by Gay in the back row. But we got a whistle. Player into the net. They're going to get, I believe, Gay in the net. 12-4 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Here's Brown to serve. Students walking the track. It's part of their PE hour this time as that's slapped over by Cheyenne South. Kept alive by the Red Devils now. Sent back by Fitch on the second hit. Great job by Gay, tracking it down out of bounds. Cleared over by Gonzalez for Cheyenne South. Now Evanston with it. Critchfield back set. Fitch tries to go across court from the far side. Too long, too strong. 12-5 Red Devils after South picks up the point. Vanessa Gonzalez, the junior, to serve for the Bison. First touch, Coley back row, heading out of bounds, kept in by Lawler. Critchfield clears that out in 3 and drops it down on the 10-foot line. One hit return back to Evanston, sent back by Fitch. Slapped over the net by Cheyenne South Martinez, and now back to Lawler. Off of the block, kept alive by Evanston. Push back over Robertson, and that's going to go off of the foot of a Cheyenne South player. Austin Robertson with the kill, and the Red Devils lead 13-5 on the T7 propane board. Kaisley Fitch back to serve for Evanston. Set 1 brought to you by Jackalope Delivery, doing the hopping for your shopping. Serve receive Martinez. Set up high by Brennan. Trying to go into the block was Martinez, but Cassie Barker says no. Goes high at the net, sends that back from whence it came, and the Red Devils lead by 9. Fitch to serve. First touch, back row, McClary. Sent back over by the Bison, and they can't clear it out in 3. Nope, Evanston actually got a finger to it, and now they'll slap it over. Kept alive by the Red Devils. One hit return by Barker, but she's over the net and wide. 14-6, Evanston on the T7 propane board. It is Gay. The black jersey libero with the serve goes too long, and the Red Devils lead by 9 again. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Austin Robertson checks out. Autumn Neely checks in. Best 2 out of 3, so getting a first set win here would be big, as Critchfield tried to thread the line on the near sideline, went too long, and the Red Devils lead by 8. Gigi Martinez, the senior, to serve for Cheyenne South. Serve received by Evanston's Lawler. Critchfield sets back to Lawler, off the block of Alina Lunsford and back down to the Evanston side as Lunsford gets the block for the kill. And that'll set up Martinez again. 15-8, Red Devils. Serve received by Lawler. Critchfield sets up Lawler again, and that's punched over the net. Doesn't matter, they're going to call her for a lift. Trinity Dotson, the offender. 16-8 on the T7 propane board. Red Devils leading here in set 1, brought to you by Jackalope. Serve by Lawler. Receive Gonzalez. Sets up left side. Brennan goes too long. Tried to go for the back row, but she put too much on it, and the Red Devils with a 17-8 lead on the T7 propane board. Lawler with the serve. Ace off of Vanessa Gonzalez, and the Red Devils with a 10-point lead for the first time this morning. On the other court, it looks like North Summit leads Green River 4-3 in set one. Served by Lawler, it's a light one, kept alive by Brennan. Cross set, put back by Dotson, blocked. Barker back down to the Cheyenne south side. Cassie Barker putting up her own block party. Little bit of, I was going to say a Labor Day block party, but that was last week. Serve received by Cheyenne South. Put back over by the Bison, off the shoulder of Critchfield and out of bounds. Nice kill there from Alina Lunsford, the sophomore. 19-9 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Trinity Warner to serve for this Bison. First touch, Coley back row. Critchfield jump set, near side. Brown splits two defenders in the far corner. And Alyssa Brown is on the docket with that kill, 20-9, Red Devils. Checking out is Coley, checking in is Fitch. She'll join Brown, Neely, Critchfield, Lawler, and our server, Cassie Barker, the young sophomore. First touch is off of the shoulder of Warner. She tried to dodge it, but it was way too much. It literally came off of the shoulder of Warner and down for an ace. Serve again, receive by the Bison, slapped over by Martinez, splits the two defenders in the back row as Vanessa Gonzalez, picks up the kill, and it's 21-10 Red Devils with the Bison to serve. Trinity Dotson does the honors for the Bison as Brown goes for the kill, looking for the top row, and then sent back by the Red Devils, back by the Bison. This was two hits, and it cleared the net both times. Slapped over McClary. Red Devils get Brown from the near sideline. Great dig by Martinez, sends it back to Evanston. Critchfield dumps it, looking for the near far corner and found it. It was a one-hit return. Critchfield was ready and waiting and just put it back there. Serve by Austin Robertson now. A production note, I'm getting a little bit of kind of rattled noise in my headset. I would like to know if that's going over the air, Colton, if you can shoot me a text. Critchfield jumps at Brown, off of the block and out of bounds. Give the point to Evanston, 23-10 Red Devils. Robertson. Receive back row, Gay. Back set, right side, Brennan off of Robertson and out of play. And it's 23-11 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Served by Warner, receive Lawler. Critchfield, back set, Fitch looking for the 10-foot line, denied by Warner. Back over to Martinez, or Gonzalez, And we got a whistle, a player, 4 hits on South, and it's set point Red Devils with Cheyenne Lawler to serve. Thank you, Colton. Brown to serve. Set point, Red Devils. Lets it fly just over the net, kept alive by Martinez. Slapped over by Gonzalez, and that's down on the near side of the 10-foot line. 24-12, still set points, sending Vanessa Gonzalez back to serve. Long, Red Devils take set one. Final score, 25-12, brought to you by Jackalope Delivery, doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope. We'll be right back with set two, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Right after this, you're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN.
There are three things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
25-12, your final score of set number one, brought to you by Jackalope Delivery. Now we move on to set two, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. And the Red Devils' vision continue the hot streak as they took at the first set fairly one-sided. The Red Devils will take on Lyman. We'll have a broadcast for that game. Lyman will take on Evanston at 1 o'clock. South and Evanston. South will serve first. Gigi Martinez, the senior, will get us started. As soon as we get the go-ahead from the officials, Fitch checks off, Coley checks in. She'll join Robertson, Brown, Lawler, Barker, and Critchfield. All right. Gigi Martinez, the senior, to serve. That one is long. Red Devils take the first point of set two. I'm now send back Jaylee Critchfield to serve for Evanston. Serve received by South. And sent back by the Bison. Too long. Red Devils with a 2-0 lead. Critchfield to serve for Evanston. First touch, back row, Gonzalez, and now back to the Bison, slapped over Brennan from the center. Critchfield, left side to Lawler, off the top of the net. One hit return into the net, and Kyan Lawler makes it 3-0 on the T7 propane board. Critchfield to serve. First touch, back row, it's Gonzalez, and now slapped out by Brennan into the net. Red Devils start on a 4-0 run to begin things. Critchfield to serve. That one long, and the Bison get their first points of the set. But the Red Devils still with a 4-1 lead here in set 2, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Trinity Warner to serve for the Bison. First touch, Evanston Brown. Critchfield back set. Neely looking for the far corner, kept alive by the Bison. Slap back over by Martinez, down in the far corner, past a diving Alyssa Brown. And it's 4-2 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Trinity Warner, only a junior for Cheyenne South, so we'll be seeing her for a while. Serve receive by Evanston. Critchfield sends it high to Lawler, threads the block, and down on the far sideline. 5-2 Evanston on the T7 propane board with the sophomore Lawler back to serve. Comes at it from the far corner. First touch up high, Gonzalez. Left side, Dotson looking for the back row. Too long, too strong for Trinity. And the Red Devils with a 6-2 lead. Served by Lawler, received by Gonzalez. Sent back by Barker on one hit. And the Red Devil goes long. And now it is 6-3 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Dotson to serve again for the Bison. Serve received by Coley, heading out of bounds, kept in by Neely, but a diving Alyssa Brown can't get to it. Cuts the gap down to 2 for the Bison. That one gets in there for the Red Devils, 7-4 on the T7 propane board. Evanston in charge in a best 2 out of 3. Serve from Barker, too much. 7-5. Red Devils. Now we'll see Caitlin Brennan, the sophomore, to serve. First touch, Evanston Lawler. Critchfield sets up Brown. Off fingertips of the block. Great diving dig by Brennan. Cleared up, popped up by Gay. Going one-on-one with Kaisley Fitch was Gonzalez, but Fitch goes up and sends it back from where it came from. 8-5. Red Devils leading, and now Braylon Morrison checks in for Evanston to serve. That one down for an ace. Trinity Warner tried to control it but couldn't hang on to it. And now it is 9-5 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Morrison, during the first game of day 2 of the Cokeville Invite, had a run where she had like 2 or 3 aces in a row. Nearly had a second there if it wasn't for Warner, but it doesn't matter. South can't clear it out in 3, and the Red Devils cruising right now 10-5 on the T7 propane board. Morrison to serve again. First touch, back row, Warner. Popped up left side, Gonzalez, and now the Red Devils receive. Critchfield goes far sideline, Brown, but she bounces it off the antenna, and the Red Devils trail 10-6 on the T7 propane board. Vanessa Gonzalez to serve. First touch, back row, Coley for Evanston. Critchfield, back set, Fitch down on the far side of the 10-foot stripe. And Kaisley Fitch puts the Red Devils back at the service line with Alyssa Brown. Set 2 brought to you by Uinta Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Brown serves into the net, and the Red Devils lead trimmed down to 4. For Evanston out on the court, it's Fitch, Critchfield, Lawler, Coley, Brown, and Robertson. Lyric Gay, the sophomore black jerseyed libero to serve. Light serve right at Coley. Dump set, Critchfield off of the hands of a Bison, the 10-foot line, and skips out of bounds over the far corner. 12-7, Red Devils. Fitch to serve. Senior, one of 3 in the program, lets it fly. Gay now pops that one over to Brennan. Great dig. Robertson in the back row for Evanston. Critchfield goes back to Lawler and now slapped over by the Red Devils. Sent back by Lunsford from the near sideline, but she's too long, and the Red Devils up by 6. Fitch to serve. That one off the antenna and out of bounds on the far side. Red Devils by 5. First touch, back row, Coley. Critchfield sends it high. Left side, Lawler kept alive by the Bison. One hit return back to Cheyenne, and she got it to ricochet off of Lunsford and out of play. Red Devils lead 14-8 on the T7 propane board. Critchfield to serve. First touch, back row for Cheyenne South. Dotson goes up high, dead center logo, drops it down in the far corner and give the kill to the senior. On to serve will be Trinity Warner for Cheyenne South. Down 14-9 and 1 set to nothing. Evanston took set 1, 25-12. Serve receive Evanston by Coley. Critchfield goes Lawler on the far sideline, kept alive by the Bison. Going high and going for the kill is Brennan. Gets it off of an Evanston player and over the back line. And here come the Bison starting to mount a little bit here. Up by 4. Evanston calls a timeout. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN.
Just like our Red Devils athletes need breaks to come back and perform at their highest level, our eyes also need breaks. Everyone knows that 20/20 is perfect vision. The 20/20 rule is a great way to help our eyes come back to perform at their highest level. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break from your book, phone, or computer. In addition, it helps to look at something 20 feet away and blink 20 times to help relax your focus and refresh the surface of your eyes. Keep your eyes performing well so you can continue to enjoy watching the Red Devils compete.
When you need your eyes examined, call 307-789-3937.
Now blink!
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Set 2 brought to you by Uinta Ion Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Trinity Warner to serve for Cheyenne South, received by Evanston. Lawler, left side, off of a Bison and out of play. And Lawler extends the lead 15-10. And it'll be Lawler to serve for the homestanding Red Devils. They'll be back in action at 1 o'clock against Lyman as that one drops in for an ace. And it's 16-10, Lawler. Served by Lawler again. Kept alive, Cheyenne South. Gonzalez. She hits it over the net. Now back to the Red Devils. Lawler from in front of the 10-foot line goes into the net. And it's trimmed back down to 5. Trinity Dotson to serve for Cheyenne South. Serve received by the Bison. Trying to go one-on-one against Barker, and she has been on fire as she blocks that back down to the hardwood. And it's 17-11 on the T7 propane board. Barker to serve. First touch, back row, Gay. Desperation clearance for Cheyenne South, and now Evanston has a chance. Critchfield goes Fitch, looking for the near corner, denied by the Bison. 3 hits in return back to Evanston. Neely pushes it over with 2 hands for the Red Devils, and now back to the Bison. Gonzalez from the far sideline looking for the near corner off a diving Evanston defender as Brown from the far sideline looked for the far back row, put too much on it. 5-point lead, Evanston. Brennan to serve. First touch, Lawler, back row, curling out of bounds, kept in by Coley. Critchfield calls off the crowd and clears it out in 3. Back to the Bison. Backhand slap over by Cheyenne South's McClurry, and now back to the Red Devils, but they call an Evanston player into the net. Looks like it's going to be Autumn Neely. And now Cheyenne South starting to cut this lead down. And a must-win set 2 for the Bison. Caitlin Brennan to serve. Down by 4. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield dumps that. 10-foot line, dropped it. Well, you might as well call the 10-foot line the Critchfield line, as she has owned that dump set her entire career. Neely to serve for Evanston. Serve received, Gay in the far corner. Kept alive by the Bison. Slap back over by Gigi Martinez. Goes off the Evanston block and out of play. Red Devils by 4 as Austin Robertson checks in to replace Autumn Neely. Vanessa Gonzalez to serve for Cheyenne South. First touch, Brown back row. Critchfield jump set, crosses back to Brown looking for the back corner. Denied by the Bison. Lunsford goes one-on-one against Fitch and is actually able to thread it past her and down on the Evanston side of the net. Red Devils by 3 as Gonzalez will serve. First touch, back row, Lawler. Critchfield, cross set, left side, Brown off the top of the net, kept alive by the block. Critchfield puts it over in 3 and now back to the Bison. McClary from the center, now back to Evanston. Lawler beyond the 10-foot stripe, kept alive by Brennan. Back to the Bison. Lunsford looking for the right sideline. Robertson says no. Sent back by the Red Devils, and now back to the Bison. They cleared out in 3. Great dig by Robertson. Sets up left side. Brown for the back row, finds it, and the Red Devils win a great rally. 19-15 Evanston as Brown gets ready to serve. Serve is a tape tickler just over the net and kept alive by diving Bison. Pushed back over Brown. Off the block goes Lawler on the far sideline. Ricochets it off of the hands of the Cheyenne South block, and it drops down. Brown to serve again. Red Devils by 5. First touch, back row, Gonzalez. Setting up Lunsford, who punches it over the net, and it doesn't matter. They call her into the net. Red Devils 4 points away from winning set number 2 and taking the match 2-0 and improving to 3-0, dating back to 2007 over Cheyenne South. Brown lets it fly. First touch, back row, Gonzalez. Brennan camps out under it. Martinez looking for the near corner from the far sideline, finds it. Serve received by Evanston. They actually gave said the point was too long, so it's actually 22-15. Apologies, as they took the point away from Cheyenne South. Evanston gets Lawler from the near sideline, kept alive by the Bison, but they're going to call a double hit on Cheyenne South. Red Devils lead 23-15 on the T7 propane board. Two points away. Brown to serve again. First touch, back row is McClary, sent back by the Bison. Critchfield camps out under it. Left side, Lawler, fingertip drop over the net. Great diving dig by Lunsford, sent back by the Bison, but they go into the net. Match points, Red Devils. Brown to serve. McClary with the first touch. Brennan dumps it back to Fitch, down on the far sideline, and the Red Devils take set 2, 25-15, and the match 2-0. We'll be right back with your post-game show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callis Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment. Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Time for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street, where fast and fresh meet. The Evanston Red Devils improved to 3-0 dating back to 2007 against the Cheyenne South Bison, taking it in 2 straight sets, 25-12 and 25-15. The Red Devils continue day 1 of the Border Wars tournament when they will take on Lyman at 1 o'clock, and we will have that on the broadcast link as well. So stay tuned for that. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meet. We'll be right back after this with our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game and our Pepsi Player of the Game. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapists can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters.
At T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston, we have your car covered. From collision repair to glass replacement and complete vehicle restorations, our team makes it look like new. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston, across from the cemetery.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
It's time for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to go with Kaisley Fitch getting the game-winning kill. It was a beautiful set to her at the middle of the net, and she just finds open room on the far sideline, plants it down. So Kaisley Fitch gets our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Moving on to our Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi Player of the Game, Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi, and who is better today? Well, Kyan Lawler had a heck of a day from the serving. Multiple aces for her as well as a bundle of kills. So Kyan Lawler is our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And that's going to do it for our broadcast of this first game for the Evanston Red Devils at the 2024 Evanston Border Wars. Again, your final score, Evanston takes it in 2 sets on the G7 propane board, 25-12 and 25-15. A big thank you to our producer at the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our webmaster, Sean Hando, our executive owner and producer, Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, Julie Nelson, and AJ Lamb, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports Network. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasino, group voices of the Rich Rebels, Bradley Holmes, Cullen Pace, and Rob Leifson over in Utah, and voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Jace Andrews, and of course, voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Olliff, and we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and KNYN sometime around 12:30, 12:45. We'll be on with the pregame show for Evanston versus Lyman. Thank you guys so much, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.